Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viraj, and as you can see from the title of this video, we'll be talking about this European Super League. It's a black day for football fans, and today we are representing as football fans, not as fans of a club, Chelsea, United, Arsenal. No, we don't give a damn to any of those things. We started watching football because we love the sport. So it's a black day. And for those of you who don't know what ESL is a collaboration of 12 top teams who have massive social media following, who are the most watchable football teams in the world. They want to create a closed league so that they can maximize their revenues and profits. And the consequence of this would be they'll be banned from the domestic league. They'll be banned from the players playing in the competition will be banned from the World Cup also. So this is an absolutely disgraceful move, for us and for them also. And we stand with UEFA and FIFA on this. So now I would like to turn the attention to all the fans who are part of this video. So guys, what do you think about this European Super Shitty League? Over to you.
Yeah.
As you have already told, it's a total disgrace, Viraj.
Yes.
The club we support, we started following football as we were small. I remember when I started watching football with my father, I used to watch the World Cup matches. Then slowly I got into this club thing with my friends following Manchester United, because earlier it was people were quite crazy when CR7 was there, and right now it's a black day, as you said. Literally, these greedy bastards are playing with the feelings, the sentiments of the fans, and it's like total disgrace. And I literally feel like crying as a United fan, because my club is also involved in this. And I totally agree. This Ed Woodward and Joel Glazer, these greedy people, they are all about marketing. They are a business. They run my club as a business. They are not supporting the managers, the world class managers who have arrived after Sir Alex. They are not providing the funds for the transfers to rebuild the team properly, like the players which can really affect the team. But they are pickpocketing from our club's money, which should be used in the transfers for their own fulfillment. And that's what this is, a big platform to fulfill all this. So it's
Exactly.
really hard for me to say. So I want to pass it over to others.
Exactly. I mean, you've rightly said. Also, before moving on to others, let me tell you one thing, guys, for all the viewers watching out there, as well as you fans. One of the board members in the last video I was watching on internet said that these people who are part of this European Super League, they just want to maximize profits, and they want their players to not even play in the World Cup. They will be happy if their players don't play in the World Cup. I mean, it's a joke for these guys. Yeah, they are taking it as a joke. It's like you are removing national sentiments from the players. What do you think on this?
Yeah. The majority of the owners who are part of this European Super League are Americans. That's what I believe. So what they want to do is they would like to implement the American sports model into the European model. So I'm not sure if most of you guys watch NFL or NBA. What happens there? The top teams compete against each other. They play a lot of matches, irrespective of the league position or the standings in the table. Even if they have a shitty season or a very good season, they'll go restart again. So there's no element of so-called competition in the American sports model. But in spite of all this, the American sports model is frankly appreciated by the fans from there. But I don't think it's going to work in the European system.
Exactly. They want to build this Eastern Western Conference. They want to make those boring matches. I mean, they want to exactly. I mean, they want to make birthday celebrations a weekly thing. I mean, you want to watch Juventus versus Barcelona every week. You want to watch Chelsea versus Manchester United every week. I mean, what the hell is this, yeah? What do you think on this, Abhinish?
Yeah. What is
Yeah,
exactly.
actually,
Anyone? Go ahead.
yeah. So these 12, 15 teams are just saying that the football consists of only these 12, 15 teams, and rest of teams are just there for only for sake of playing for themselves and like that. And they are just saying that the league will consist of only these 15 teams and rest of the teams can go and fuck themselves, like it is straightforward like this. And if there's a match between Leicester City and like Liverpool and Leicester City is winning it, then it is like all the hard work by Leicester City, man. So why they just they can just throw the small teams like out of the league and invite Liverpool, who we know who is not in a good form right now. And
Actually,
yeah.
what is the fun in
and moreover, means who are they to decide that who are the small team and who is a small team and who is a big team? And there is no such like small team and big team. Yeah, you might have a very good history, but we never know, right? Yeah, you had your time in past, but in future maybe someone else come and can take care of that. I mean, what is this? I mean, it's absolutely not understandable actually what is going on.
Exactly, and I think times are changing. I mean, if you look at the recent matches, I mean, first of all, you think that Super League is the most prestigious team, will compete with the best opponents. I'll give you an example of this season only. Liverpool got thrashed 7-2 by Aston Villa. Chelsea got thrashed by West Brom 5-2. And then this newly promoted team, FC Cadiz, or whatever Cadiz it is, I mean, they got promoted to La Liga and they defeated Real Madrid and Barcelona. I mean, by what means are you saying that European Super League is the best of best? And also this American idiot, who is that Arsenal owner, Horsky, whatever he is. I mean, his team has become a mid-table team since he has taken over the club.
Absolutely.
Playing in the, he thinks that he deserves to play in the European Super League. I mean, he should have shown some shyness, that he should have said to these so-called businessmen that, hey, look, my team is already a mid-table league in the Premier League right now. If I play in that, I'll be thrashed 5-0 by every opponent.
Exactly. See, since he arrived, like everybody knows, Arsenal has been proper, I'd call a banter team, because everybody trolls Arsenal irrespective of how they play. Since this has started since he's taken over the club. So what we term is he's basically a parasite. He just sucks the finances of our club. He literally doesn't invest a single penny from his own pocket into our club. And he doesn't care about the club's position or whatever match is going on. I don't think I can count on my fingers, the number of matches he's actually attended as an Arsenal supporter, as an owner. Also, what he's trying to do is, see, since the last 4 seasons, we weren't able to qualify for the Champions League. He knows that he's not getting the expected revenue he's supposed to generate from Arsenal. So he might have talked with these big owners. What do you say? Let's create our own group. We'll make our own finances. Let's make a lot of money, because there are a huge number of fans all over the globe. So what they're trying to do is basically looting us. It's this whole concept has arrived from greed. That is all it is.
Exactly. I sometimes feel that they are copying IPL. I mean, it'll become hell of a boring. They just don't care about the players and the fans in it.
Yeah, IPL is a short league that can be managed, because in India the fans are crazy about cricket. But looking about football, I think this proposed league, ESL, the problem is the hardcore fans. Why will they watch when there is no competition? Like, no one is getting relegated, no one is getting if there's a different craze, if we go for Real versus Barcelona twice a season, but if it's happening every week, every 2 weeks, then there won't be any craze. What is this like?
It will become one hell of a boring encounter, because that's what I said, birthday is celebrated once a year, not every week. So this is the importance of these games. I mean, no one will watch Barca Real every week, or PSG City, or whatever it is. I'll talk about my club also. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I'm so disappointed because we are playing like Real Madrid in the semi-finals after 1988. That's such a big thing that we're going to watch. But imagine if it happens on an everyday basis. Like, we'll be fed up from the competition. We'll get bored, and the only one who will be enjoying is the board members, because they'll be maximizing their revenues and profits. And they are saying that we want to earn this much money. We are in so much debt. What about those other small clubs in La Liga as well as in Premier League? What about Aston Villa? What about Burnley? What about Cadiz? What about Real Sociedad? They are also some clubs, right? Aren't they in loss? Aren't they suffering and going through those major financial sufferings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and another issue is, I mean, what will happen? What will happen to those new players? I mean, those young talents. I mean, so, we know, right? I mean, all these big clubs, they don't care about young talents. They just they have the money. They just spend the money and they just get whatever they want. But what will happen to all the young talents all over the world? Right now, I mean, whichever league it can be. I mean, they are getting opportunities to play against big teams, right? So that opportunity will be gone. I mean, who means they will not be suddenly to say means how can they prove themselves? It's no way possible now, right? It's it's a total mess actually.
Exactly.
And
Avnish, you want to add on this?
yeah, and actually, as a Barcelona fan, like I am very sad because the philosophy of Barcelona is more than a club, and they are like playing in a separate league without any small teams, and like they are just declaring themselves as a so-called big clubs. And so, where is your philosophy, man? You are more than a club philosophy, man. How it will work there?
I mean, Avnish, will you call FC Cadiz a small team after
No,
losing to them?
no.
Exactly.
And these small these teams have like their right to just gain a spot there, and they are like not keeping any spots for them, and these big teams will not play seriously in their domestic league because they know that they will play in Super League every year, so like they will be happy at 7th position. So like
Right. I mean,
they
that's
will
what
be,
one of the board members said.
yeah.
You know, they'll field their A team in the midweek Super League matches, and they'll play with their B team on weekends in the league. I mean, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Then seriously, like who will watch it as a fan? Like I won't be watching those matches. Like
Exactly, Himanshu.
why
I mean, you
will I waste my time?
Manchester United versus Manchester City every week, will you?
Yeah. See,
No,
coming
no.
from an
And
Arsenal perspective, see, we get trashed by big teams in the Champions Leagues. There have
Right.
been incidents of we losing 10-2 and many more humiliating defeats. So we know our owner isn't going to invest, even though he's generating a lot of money from this European Super League. All he cares about is money. So even in spite of qualifying for so and so Champions League and all that, he might get some money. But if he's certain that he's guaranteed 350 million every season upon for playing European Super League, so I don't think he would invest at least 10% of what he earns from the tournament.
Exactly, you've rightly said.
and yeah, and then like they are saying, right? I mean, they are saying so-called big teams and all. I mean, okay. I mean, once upon a time, Aston Villa used to be a very big team. They have many number of Premier League titles. Now they are not, right? So I mean,
Right.
suddenly this is time for Manchester City and Chelsea. They are coming as a big team now. I mean, if you go to few years back, right, they are not.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Exactly.
it's always movable. So who are you to decide actually?
I mean, even exactly, you're right. I mean, what was Man City before Sheikh Mansour took over the club?
Absolutely.
What was Chelsea before Roman Abramovich in 2004?
Yes.
So it's like it's nothing. Yeah, teams can change any moment. Supposingly, if a big owner invests in Everton, you will see Everton emerging as a heavyweight team. You never know what will happen in the future.